Welcome, fellow Americans. Thanks for taking some time to come and visit. Welcome back for some of you to ORA Shorts. This is our ongoing series of short product presentations and hack attacks. As usual, we're going to ask you to check out our YouTube page, which now is where we're keeping the library of all these presentations that we're doing, as well as remind you that we are still sponsoring the In My Scrubs Challenge, whose mission is to raise money for healthcare workers. They're on the front lines, of course, still doing their thing. And we'd ask that you support this. And if you do, when you go to the website for that, for the function, there is a place to mention O'Blaney Rinker Associates and click on our tab. So if you would do that, we'd appreciate it. Now, to enhance your experience during the presentation, we're going to mute everybody's mics. That until we get to the Q&A session of our presentation. If you'd like to change your screen arrangement, please use your speaker view option on your screen. Also during the presentation, if you have questions, which we really like, load us up with questions. The chat bar is available for your use, and we'll answer those at the end of the fixture presentation. Lastly, if you stick around right after the fixture presentation, Carl has a little barbecue hack to share with all of us. So that being said, it is my pleasure now to introduce Joe Consigli with Tivoli Lighting, who aside from being a really nice guy is also going to update us on what's happening with the coolest and newest Tivoli products. So please, Joe, take it away.
All right, thank you, James. Thanks everybody for joining us today. Before I get started, I just wanted to take a second and mention that Tivoli is known for a lot of different things. I won't go into all of them, but throughout the presentation, you're going to hear customizable, and especially with our decorative products that I am about to show. It's a common theme with Tivoli, and we don't want to stop there. If you see a product and you have questions about modifications or anything, just bring that to your sales rep, and we'd love to discuss it and see if we can make that happen. Our fabrication shop and office is located in Tustin, California, and everything is QC'd and looked at and assembled and shipped out of there before it comes to your projects. With that being said, we're going to start with a classic Tivoli product, a little bit of a spin on it. You can call it patio lighting. You can call it catenary systems. You can call it twinkle lights. This is Tivoli's Light Sphere Adapt, okay? It's what you dreamed about on your patio. Backyard, favorite restaurant, hotel. What we've done is we've provided larger spheres that are silicone coated glass. Show you some of them. All right. It's a 12 volt, 1 watt source. There are 11 designer glass globes, 6 Kelvin temperatures plus amber. The spacing is customizable. So when you're looking at a system like this, you don't have to be so static in those spacings. They can be variable. They can be 100 centimeters, 25 inches, 2.5 feet. Whatever you want your project to look like, that's what we can do. We actually punch those together in the factory. As far as accessories go, we've got some to show you also. So we've got these shades, a small and a large hat shade, okay? Again, we're going to talk about custom colors in a minute. Paint these guys. These tend to be an earthy brown or bronze. We could change that for you. Got 2 flower shades. Okay, small, and this one's a little bigger. Again, paint, think green patina, think fire engine red, think yellow, think cool restaurants and themes, and then a dish shade. Finish it off. Again, customizable. Talk to us about your project, the budget. We'll get you going. Next, Tivoli Adapt Pendant. Okay, same glass, all 11 choices, 3 different light sources. So we've got a pillar here that I show you, medium base thread, and threaded on the bottom to now accept any of the glass pieces. Really screw that in, pop it into the bottom of the pendant, and bang, there you go. I'm not going to light these. It's a really bright source. They're between 350 and 400 lumens, so it's going to be a big blob of light on the screen. But here's the offering. 6,000 finishes, again, 11 glass choices, same covers, and those 3 sources to mix and match to your application. This one happens to be a bronze finish with a working switch. Kind of cool. This is a gunmetal finish, and I've chosen the filament source inside of the Brenda tubular glass shade. And you can see it offers an element of a smoky finish. Looks super cool. Let's plug this one in for you for the heck of it, see what it looks like. Boom, into the bottom. Textile cord adjustable in the field. And these are 120 volt. So this will go right up to a standard junction box. You'll be able to hang it, adjust the cord, you're good to go. So, looks really cool in there with that filament source. Put a check mark behind the adapt pendant. You basically pick your style, you pick your globe, you pick your light source, and you have a spec. Next up, the Aurora wall sconce. This is acrylic lens, side emitting LED source with an aluminum backplate, also 120 volts, and this will go right on, mount it right onto a junction box. Let's see what this looks like. We're going to show you a pattern here. It looks really cool when the LED source passes through it. If you can all see that, that looks awesome. This one is the maze. 4 standard patterns, 4 sizes, 1, 2, 3, and 4 footer. 4 Kelvin temperatures. Again, customizable. So think maybe 6 footer, think a 9 inch, 4.5 footer, whatever you want. Also, the pattern. You sketch it, we etch it, we can customize that too. Logos, room numbers, names. I'm gonna put something on here that looks super cool. We can do it. Again, talk with your O'Blaney Rinker sales rep, and we'll get that squared away for you. Next in line, Tivoli is known for our architectural interior and exterior delineation products, and this is another one in that direction. This is the new Trace by Tivoli, 24 volt, exterior rated, direct view linear product, silicone in structure, offered in horizontal and vertical bend profiles. 6 Kelvin temperatures. Fire it up. 4 static colors, and I'm showing you 2700K, the horizontal bend, normal output. Cool, right? Let's talk about the lead end preps, not just out the back here, but top, bottom, or either side for either profile. 3 different outputs, it's really easy. And the lengths, the runs on these, they really depend upon the wattage on the circuit, but they can go pretty far. So we can get you that detail too. So make a mark on any exterior project today with that product. Okay, so last but certainly not least is our linear bar. This guy's a little shy on the screen as far as the colors go. So I'm going to put up a picture of it. This is an exterior IP67 rated direct view RGBW linear source designed for mounting directly to a structure. You can see the vivid colors and also the white is in this single profile. 3 pixel per foot control, standard DMX 512 protocol. It has a rigid aluminum powder coat gray housing, and you can see the colors are coming through in opal acrylic diffuser. So think buildings, think outdoor entertainment areas, lobby, hotel, commercial, anywhere where you want to highlight your structure with color and give it a really cool feel with the really precise control of the color. So folks, that wraps it up for the Tivoli part. I want to thank everybody again, and I'm going to turn it back over to Blaney Rinker.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Joe. Question for you first is, what are the run lengths on the trace?
Glad you asked. So there are 3 outputs. The low is 48 lumens, 1.5 watts per foot, and a max run of 58 on that single circuit. Again, 24 volt circuit, 96 watts. On the standard output, it's just shy of 100. It's 96 watts and 96 lumens, and 3 watts per foot at a 29 foot length. And the high output is 144 lumens and 4.5 watts per foot, and you could run that 19 feet.
Got it, thanks. Also, the question came up about the globes. Are those shatterproof in any capacity? Yes.
Yeah, they are. See this one, I dropped it. It didn't shatter all over the place. So yeah, that's nice. What the silicone housing is for. Thank you for asking.
Sweet. Okay. I believe that wraps up our questions. So we will move from the facts over to the hacks. And Carl, what are you whipping up over there at the grill?
Literally perfect conditions. Got my drink, got my tongs, got my fork, my flipper with my bottle opener, but I'm drinking a mixed drink today. And let's look at the steak and how we're going to prepare it. So if we zoom down here, premium steaks ready to roll. They're about 1.5 pounds each. We're going to use salt, we're going to use garlic powder, and we're going to use fresh cracked pepper. Now, my camera person come on through. What we're going to do, we're going to lay him down at a 45-degree angle. First hit. Second hit. I got 4 minutes to refresh my drink. Time to flip. Let's do it to it. My favorite part, the taste test. Perfect steak. And if you look, come on over. Just a little pink in the middle.
All right, Carl, thanks for that. Hope all of you carnivores got into the groove, and you can smell that, can't you? Guys, that's a wrap. Thanks so much for joining us. We do this every Thursday at 12:15 and respin it at 3 o'clock. And we mean it when we say thank you so very much for joining us and supporting O'Blaney Rinker Associates and our fellow manufacturing partners. Until next week, we look forward to seeing you and hope you stay safe. Thank you all again.